10:06 live on 1490 WEMJ. Time for our next interview. Stepping up to the EMJ guest microphone from Lakes Region Chimney Pro.
This is Chris.
Hey, Chris and Mike. Yes, Mike, Chris and Mike, sit right down.
Sit
there.
right down. You guys can share that microphone.
Share that microphone. We're here at the Lakes Region Home Show, and you're here from Lakes Region Chimney Pro. Mike, what do you got for us?
We just have a little booth just displaying some of our services that we can provide to homeowners. Anything that has to do with a chimney, a hearth product. We service wood stoves, chimneys. We do brick, block, and stonework. All kinds of different things.
Well, that's and here's something that if you're not paying attention, you could get in some real trouble if you're not servicing your chimney or your wood stove.
Absolutely.
Or more likely, if you're dealing with people like us, you will get into some serious
trouble. This
so.
winter has been horrible for chimneys. Just the sub-zero temperatures been taking a toll on the wood stove. So a lot of people have been getting a lot of creosote. Not watching it as closely as there's actually been a lot of chimney fires in the news lately.
Well, and because you're just thinking about staying warm.
Absolutely.
You're not thinking about the chimney. You're thinking about, okay, the living room's back up to normal. This is good. Thank God for that. But it is a real danger.
Absolutely. We are certified chimney sweeps, so that's something to take account when you are looking for a chimney professional.
How do you know when you need that done?
Schedule it.
Schedule it.
You know, it's like your septic system. You just got to do it every X amount of time.
That's, I guess, my point. You just walked right into my trap. It's kind of out of sight, out of mind. And
It
that's
is.
why I'm wondering when you know you need to do it.
You know, it's the Yankee mentality. If it's not broke, don't fix it.
Right, yeah, everything's fine with my chimney.
Yeah.
Till you light up that first fire of the season.
Yeah, we provide video inspections on chimneys, so if you're not quite sure what's going on or if you maybe had a chimney fire, we can send a camera down and show you firsthand what's going on in there. So
How often do you recommend, provided you're like me, you don't know how often you need to do it? How often should you?
It should be done every year, just like your oil burner needs to be serviced every
good
year.
point.
Your septic
That's a
system
good point.
needs to be serviced. It's something that should be
Yep.
scheduled annually.
I see what you mean. So that's.
I mean, if you're being smart about it, so you don't ever have to worry about a chimney fire.
Well, it's serious. I mean,
Yep.
that could cause some real damage. You could burn your house to the ground.
So we're welcoming anybody that's coming down today to just pop over here and ask us any question you have about your chimney. We'll sit and talk to you all day about what's going on. Part of our job is educating the homeowner on how to have safe practices burning and using oil and wood and everything. So pick our brains. That's what we're here for.
Free
that's
information.
exciting.
Hey, good stuff.
That's what it's all about. Stop in, get a bag, get a map, and make your way through. Plan some time for yourself because you just don't know who you're going to run into. Again, the chimney, really, in the list of things in your head, is chimney in the top 10? Probably not.
I won't lie to you guys. It really isn't. But,
however,
it crosses my mind whenever I sit in my living room and think, should I be thinking about cleaning that? And that's why I was asking the question.
I actually it was early in the season. Of course, it got cold in December.
Yeah.
And so it was sometime early in January, and I was going down the main drag, and there is the fire department just showing up to a house that it was the smoke and the fire was coming out of the chimney, and I said, "That's a chimney fire," because I know they're chimney people because there's smoke always coming out, so they've got some kind of deal with a wood stove or something, and it's going to happen if you're not on top of it.
Yeah.
All right, and we don't want it to happen to you.
I think the best thing I just learned is that it's just like your burner, and I have the guys from Foley Oil every year come and take care of it, whether regardless
it's broken or not.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's my point. Mike and Chris here from Lakes Region Chimney Pro are saying exactly what I thought they'd say, that whether you need it or not. And it is one of those out of sight, out of mind things.
Right.
Don't put it off anymore. Come down. We'll schedule today, and we'll get out
and you know what?
in a week's time to come take care of it.
It's been a tough winter. I think I can feel completely safe to say your chimney needs some attention now.
It does, absolutely.
And that is not a lie. Chris, Mike, thank you guys so much for
You
stopping
guys
by.
Thank you, Derek.
You guys at sea, you're in booth 112. Is that what I'm seeing here on the map?
I believe so.
Yeah, in the
Numbers don't matter.
the exhibit hall.
Look for the signs.
That's
look
right.
look for us. We got donut holes too.
Oh, see, there we go. Each booth, donut holes.
We got some munchkins.
Beautiful.
Maybe we'll come over.
All right, looking forward to seeing you guys.
Thanks, Chris
Thank
and
you
Mike.
very much.
Lakes Region Chimney Pro here, stopping by the EMJ guest microphone at the Lakes Region Home Show.
We are learning tons.
Well,
we're a couple of homeowners learning tons of things.
A couple of things that have been on my mind. I guess I hadn't really had the time to think about it. Or
You're going to leave here a stressed mess. No.
Well, I'm going to leave here with a top 10 list of what the heck am I going to do next,
no. And you know what? Isn't that what life is all about? Is the list? And so if you can put some things on your list that are going to keep you safe, keep your family safe from any chimney fires, that's one thing right off the list. That'll be awesome.
Cool. It's 11 after 10. You're listening to 1490 WEMJ, broadcasting live here from the Lakes Region Home Show. Actually, our sister station. Hi, Jack! Sponsored by 98.3 LNH, and our sister station here is sponsoring the show today. But we're talking to some of the exhibitors in a form that you can have a long conversation about and maybe learn a couple of things. Thanks for listening. We'll continue our coverage here today. We'll take a break now. We've got some more interviews coming up. Pat Kelly, Dirk Naden here on 1490 WEMJ.